What's up, Jason? You okay? Oh, wait there. My camera's not on. Let me sort
Oh,
that out. There we go. How's that?
hey, how you doing, Brett?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. My name is Jason Cruz. I'm out here in Seattle, Washington. We're going to hype up your fight next Friday night in Dublin, Ireland, against your new opponent, Jordan Winski. So let me
That's
ask you
right.
first off, how are you feeling going into next week's fight?
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, it's been a tough camp. I'm eager to get the whole process over and done with. It's been a tough one. It really has. And this is my 22nd professional fight. I've gone through over 25 camps in my life, including my amateur career. So it's been tough. It's been really, really tough. And I'm at the finishing line, though. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly at that finishing line and just eager to go in there for a good performance on.
That's great. That's great. Now, tell me, when did you learn that you had a switch? You were supposed to be fighting James Gallagher, and then you had a switch because he had to pull out. Did you know? When did you know? And then did you want to stay on this fight card?
To be honest, go back to originally when they offered James, I signed a contract to say that I would be fighting in Bellator on September 23rd. And I'm going to stand by my word. I've had four separate sort of contracts sent to me in Bellator at four different stages of the last 2 years. And I've turned up every time. And I make sure I turn up every single time. So, look, it didn't matter whether James could make it or not. I was fighting in Dublin on September 23rd. And I'm still fighting in Dublin on September 23rd. Going back about 6 weeks ago, I heard that he unfortunately injured himself. I don't know what he's done. I don't know if he broke an arm or broke a nail. I'm not too sure what he's done. But to be completely honest, it's something I'm not going to forget. Obviously we have a fight which I need to kind of concentrate. I need to put all my eggs in this Jordan Winski basket first of all, and then we can look at James Gallagher. But I'm not done. I'm not done with him. I want to get back to that. I want to get that opportunity to fight him. It has taken the sort of wind out of the sails with the whole hype of the fight. But look, it is what it is. September 23rd, I'm going to be showing up, and I'm going to be bringing a good well support with me as well.
Yeah, no, I read in some other paper that 200 to 300 people are going to be traveling from Wales to Ireland. Is that correct?
I think so. Yeah, I won't be surprised that number would probably get over to Dublin. I've always had good support throughout my career, even as an amateur going through the ranks. I've always had good support, friends, family, people who want to see me do well, and I'm super grateful and super thankful. Obviously, I think them guys originally bought tickets because obviously James was meant to be on the card, and this was a big fight, for the bantamweight sort of top 10 picture, but also it's a big fight in domestic sort of MMA here in the UK and Ireland, and obviously, like I said, some people left disappointed, but they still got out to show their support. And we've got to fight. That's the main thing. We've got to fight, and I'm going out there. I'm going to make sure I do that job.
Yeah. Now, tell me now. This is kind of a hometown fight. Obviously, your new opponent is actually from my neck of the woods up in Portland, Oregon, in the U.S. But do you feel any pressure at all because you're in front of the hometown fans, or is it converse the other way around where you love the fact that you're going to have people out there cheering you on and no matter what?
I think, to be honest, it's having the crowd there in general. If you've never been that Free Arena, it's a magical place when it's full. It's the atmosphere in there is electric, and I'm very lucky that I had to experience that back in February this year with Bellator Dublin at the start of this year, and I managed to get out there and get a win there. But to hear that crowd in person was phenomenal, and if anything, it just excites me. Yeah, there's pressure there. Of course, there's pressure. This is a tough fight. Jordan Winski's 12-3 and comes with a sort of awkward style, and it's a fight which he has. I'm not going to take him lightly. We've gone in there. My coaches, in my opinion, and my biased little opinion, are the best coaches out there. They've kind of read Jordan and read the way he works and kind of give me some good analysis on that fight. And we've got a game plan. We're just going to go in there and execute it and see how we get off. But by no means is this going to be an easy fight. I'm expecting a little bit of claret to be shown in this fight, a little bit of blood here and there. But that excites me even more. You know, I've never been a guy that's ever turned away tough fights, and I'm not going to continue to do it now.
Nice, nice. Now, your last fight was in February, and now we're here in September. Do you when do you want to have your next fight, or do you want to look to be more active coming into 2023? I know it's really up to Bellator, but what's your feeling on it?
Yeah, look, I wanted to fight 4 times this year, but that's not Bellator's fault. That's my fault. Well, I say my fault. I got married back in June, so I finally got married.
Congratulations!
Thank you very much. I got married to my wife after being with each other for 10 years, and yeah, it was a great day. But I kind of had February, and then I thought maybe I'd be able to get one in before the wedding in May. Obviously, we got September now, and the chances are there is a show in December. But like I said previously, this camp has been a really tough camp, so I might need to take a bit of a break before heading back into camp. It might only be 2 this year, but like you said, 2023, I want to be busy. Minimum 3 fights. You know, I'm going to be aiming to get 4/5 if I can. You know, I'm a better human being when I'm in camp. You know, I don't like to be away from this game for too long. You know, I want to be in camp and continue to train and get the fights in. You know, the higher profile the fights, the better. You know, this is what we're here to do. We're here to fight, and man, I'm excited to see what the future holds.
Now, did you have to switch gears a lot when the opponent was changed on you? Did you have any say on who the opponent was, or didn't it just didn't matter? You were going to come whoever it was on September 23rd.
Oh, September 23rd, I signed a contract to fight. You know, the names can change. The names and even the places can change. But September 23rd, I was coming to fight, and again, I've honored my side of the contract as always for the last 4 fights. You know, I've had 4 scheduled fights with Bellator and had pullouts in 3 of them, but I always turn up. You know, so look, this camp hasn't been easy, and there's been times in this camp where I thought, is this the right thing to do? But I'm here. I'm ready to go, and that's what I want to do. And yeah, obviously there's a slight change up in styles when it comes to Gallagher and Winski. Of course there is. There's a change up. They're not the same fighter, but it's not as awkward as my debut where I thought when I was fighting a Brazilian striker, and then I think it was like 7-8 days before the fight, then they put me in with an NCAA All-American wrestler. It's not that sort of extreme, you know. But this time there's been some slight adjustments, not as crazy as that time.
Yeah, no, most definitely. Now, you said that you had a hard camp this time around. Was it related to just the fight changer, or did you have any issues in the camp, or it was just not the best of camps for whatever reason?
My whole career, I've done over 25 camps. You know, that some of them go smooth, and some of them don't go so smooth. And this one hasn't gone smooth. A couple of injuries now and then, a couple of bad little sort of niggles. I'll explain more after the fight. I don't even want to say too much, but you know, I have had a few niggles this time around. Some injuries, some other things, and but all sport related. But like, I think a lot of people look at that and think, oh, that's super bad. But I've had camps where I've gone through unscathed and had amazing camps and fought like crap, and then I've had other times where I've been really injured and fought really well. And you know, I think it's going to be one of them performances. The way I'm feeling now, man, I'm buzzing to get in there. I'm ready to go. At the end of the day, it's been about 15. It's been about, I think it's been about 13 to 14 week camp. Like, you know, I always said to myself, it is long. I always remember my debut having, I think it was like a 16-week camp. Obviously, the start of 2021, there was a lot of changes with Bellator. They were signing with Showtime. There was a lot of movement there, and unfortunately, my camp went a bit too long. And I always said after that debut, I'd have shorter camps, and I haven't listened to my advice, and I'm still having these long camps. So at the end of the day, like I said, I'm a better human being when I'm surrounded by this sport, and yeah, I'm here to the very end, you know.
Nice, nice. And so now Fight Week is almost upon us. And now aside from the hard part, which is probably the weight cutting, getting used to that, what do you like to do during Fight Week? Do you want to be by yourself? Do you want to be by your teammates and friends? Well, what does Brett Johns like to do during Fight Week?
I'm chilled. I like to get out there and just settle into camp. You know, this time we don't have much time really. We're going out on the Tuesday. We wait on the Wednesday night, and then waiting Thursday, Friday. So it's not a. This is probably going to be the shortest sort of fight week I'm ever going to have. Really, you know, I like to be a bit longer into it. That's why I like fighting in the States, because I'm out there 2 weeks before, and I feel like I really get myself into that fight sort of camp mentality. This time is shorter, but like, look, I enjoy spending time with my coaches, my teammates, and also my brother. My brother comes out to me with almost every fight, and we have a fantastic relationship. He's a big part of my career, and we have a lot of time where we spend together. We go to different places. Like, you know, 1 minute we're walking on the beach in Abu Dhabi, and the next minute we're walking through the streets of Las Vegas. You know, we've traveled the world because of this great sport, and me and my brother truly appreciate it, and we want to continue to do this, because before we know it, we're going to be old men, and we know that full well. So we need to be, you know, back in there and traveling the world, and that's why Dublin this time. Obviously, it was like, oh, we've done it in February, but the first experience went so well, and it was so amazing. We want to do it again.
Well, I wish you great luck next Friday, September 23rd in Dublin. One last question. I heard you got a dog. What kind of dog is it, and how is that going?
Yeah, I hope that's going to be. I think having a new puppy is probably harder than any fight I've had. Really, you know, he's a miniature poodle called Giuseppe Giovanni Jones.
Triple
Which,
G.
yeah, yeah. Well, he's a GGG. That's what it is. Yeah, but like I said, he's a lovely little puppy, and me and my wife were just getting into the swing of things. You know, obviously the toilet situation seems to be the big one, but he's doing really well. All fairness to him, he's here somewhere. He's probably chewing my door for him somewhere, but yeah, he's doing good. He's doing really
The
good.
chewing and the house breaking is the hardest part of a puppy. I'm well aware.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well, Brett, I wish you great luck and good health as you head into your fight week, September 23rd. Jordan Winski, Bellator, I believe, is on Showtime, right? Correct? Yes, it is.
I hope so. Back in the UK, it's on BBC iPlayer and BBC Three, but out in the US on Showtime.
Yes, awesome. So we will be watching, and good, best of luck.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you, Brett, for your time too. Have a great day. Great night.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.